Greetings, Malifaux fans. This is Crazy Carl from the Weird Forums, back with another Malifaux video battle report. Today is a 35 Soulstone scrap versus Twisted Metal from the Weird Forums, aka Chris, playing Leviticus, with me playing Kirai. This game was actually played directly after our Colette vs. Kirai game, but I've just been really lazy about uploading. I don't think I've uploaded anything in like 2 or 3 weeks, but I want to get back into the swing of it, so here we are. This is a great game, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. Chris brought along Leviticus with Rusty Alice, a Canine Remains, a Steampunk Arachnid Swarm, and Ashes and Dust. The reason why is we had Shared Escape and Survive, so those are great models for Shared Escape and Survive because they give you a high model count and it makes it really easy to keep that model count high towards the end of the game where you're getting the victory points. I, on the other hand, did a terrible job building my crew. I took Kirai, along with Jackdaw, Datsuba, a Drowned, Lost Love, Canine Remains, in the 5 station. So here you can see the deployments. I just kind of had my guys deployed up, and you can actually see a little bit of the first turn movement. I moved up a station. I was unable to get into the Spirit World off because I drew no masks. It was a fairly common theme for me this game. I absorbed a station to try and get one, and usually, I mean, with some luck you can get. I mean, with 7 cards, between seeing 9 cards, you got reasonably decent odds of seeing one. I didn't have a single mask at all, so there's nothing I could even Soulstone. It was pretty unfortunate. Chris broke up Ashes and Dust and the Steampunk Arachnid, which gave him he ended up killing off Ashes and Dust, which just gave him a ton of activations. He was able to reactivate it, and just really did a really nice job. He picked up a waif off of killing his Canine Remains, and was in really good shape. He just kind of moved up. I should probably actually go into the schemes and strategies. We had Shared Escape and Survive as our strategy. I had Bodyguard, and I don't remember my other one on this. I think I had Kill Protege or something. It was something that I ended up not getting. Spoiler alert. And Chris had Grudge on Datsuba, along with something that I think he ended up not getting. But yeah, I guess kind of a crappy spoiler there. My bad. But anyway, going into turn 2, I did draw a Red Joker this time, which was good because it's a mask, and I can use that for casting into the Spirit World. However, I had my Icaro, which I had summoned on turn 1, kind of out in the open, and I needed to keep him alive so that I could charge Leviticus and kill him. As it ended up, I was a little bit short on my charge and wasn't able to hit Leviticus, which really made that turn really not good for me. I did, however, kill off Ashes and Dust after getting off Spirit Food, so I was able to get a Gaki off of it. I was able to get a Gaki from that, and then I got one from Datsuba just shooting him with Wade Sins a bunch of times, which was pretty cool. Because Ashes and Dust had charged up and tried to kill Datsuba, but since I had gotten off Chill of Death, he wasn't able to do much. Going into turn 3, Ashes and Dust actually killed off Datsuba, and then I think I killed it off again. It was a little awkward. Jackdaw just pretty much ran away. I was pretty terrified of Leviticus just killing him, which Leviticus can do fairly easily. Leviticus has 9 inches of walk plus 10 to 12 inches of range on his shooting, so and he has sacrifice spells, which is what really is not good for Jackdaw. Jackdaw does not like being sacrificed. He has a hard time coming back from that, in so much as he just dies. Turn 3 went pretty well for me. Besides, Datsuba died. However, I did get a mask, so I was able to enter the Spirit World up, and I was able to kill off Leviticus as well as his waifs. So you can see the aftermath of that on turn 4. I was able to kill off the waifs, but not Leviticus. Turn 4, I was able to get an Icaro along with Shikome, which were able to kill off we're able to kill off Leviticus and his waifs. Oh, I had Kirai specific scheme, and I just forgot to have my Icaro kill off Leviticus. So that was a pretty big mistake on my part. Here you see turn 5, Ashes and just really went to town. This is actually a little bit at the end of turn 5 where Ashes and Dust was in the middle of a bunch of station and just killed off a ton of models, got a ton of extra Steampunk Arachnids, Steampunk Abominations. I tried to escape Kirai out of there, but I didn't really have any open escape paths. I kind of flubbed that. That was a bit of a mistake on my part. So Chris was just able to get a ton of models off of me and really did a number on me, which did not go well for me. At the end of the turn, I actually passed a lot of the defense duels that the Steampunk Arachnids, or Steampunk Abominations caused, which was pretty cool for me. I was a big fan of that. I, for some reason, just really didn't get a chance to deal with Rusty Alice. So, I mean, it took a lot. I eventually took her out, but it took a lot of focus fire from my spirits, so it was pretty brutal. Jackdaw, actually, that turn also was able to kill off a Steampunk Arachnid, or Steampunk Abomination. I always get them mixed up. They have the same abbreviations. And he was able to get, his scheme, so that was pretty cool. And I had a bunch of Gakis that I'd summoned up through the course of the game just through Spirit Food and from Datsuba, just, when she was alive, killing off little models, but My big mistakes in this game was I didn't focus on the steampunk arachnids. I put a lot of attention on Ashes and Dust to try and take him out, but it's a very, very difficult model to kill, even with the amount of volume I had coming from Kirai. Maybe I didn't focus on it enough, but who knows. So as it was, I did not kill off the arachnids, so Chris was able to get 4 points for his escape and survive, so he did great on that, and 2 points from Grudge. And I only got 2 from Bodyguard and 1 from Jacked Off, so it ended up being 6-3. Very, very close game. I should have focused a little more on my schemes and strategies, but I'll do that in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.